Hi everyone, Rigiblend here, and in this video we're going to be looking at how to make this cool animation using the dynamic paint feature in Blender. I know you might think it's not cool, but it's actually cool because it took me somewhere else to render. And well, that's what we're going to be looking at, and see you after the intro. I know that intro was don't haphazardly. The reason is because I need this video to be short, and that's all. Because we're gonna be looking at a big topic, which is dynamic painting Blender to create that awesome animation. I know you think it's not awesome, but it takes me some miles to render and whatever. So we're gonna be using dynamic paint feature to create this animation, and well, that's what we're gonna be doing. So I think we should just jump right into it. Yeah, that's it. Hey guys, this is just a math I was doing earlier, and to show how many times I said please subscribe in this video, and it equals 0. I mean 0 times. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps. And well, guys, so let's continue with this. So you just go in Shift A and add a rock, but you can't see a rock there because it's not part of the normal shapes. So we just go under Add Mesh and Edit Preferences, and you see all these add-ons, which can really help. Add Landscape, Add Mesh, Archimesh, Archiproc, Bolt Factory, Discount Layer, and Extra Objects. That's really helpful. And these geodesic domes, I don't really know what that's used for, but you can go save preferences and that'll be good. Okay, so let's add a rock, shall we? Just go and you see something appear, rock generator. Yeah, let's add some weird rocks for you. Okay, so now to shape this. Oh wait, I think I'm actually use this. Okay, we don't need to shape this. I think we should just use it like this, probably. So just find and position it like a normal shape on the platform. Just on the X minus 90 and make sure you press enter. And yeah, so I think we'll use it like this. Whatever. Okay, time for our water. We're not gonna be using the water simulation, as I said in the intro. We're gonna be using the dynamic paint feature, and yeah, that's a really cool feature. And well, let me just scale this up to match this big cube over here, not the small back boxes, and just this one. Okay, scale it up, and yeah, I think it's matching now. So time for our dynamic paint. So under the physics properties, you go and press dynamic paint, and you go add canvas, because this is a canvas. Yeah, waves, this is what will be affected, and this will be the brush because it's what is affecting. Okay, so guys, once you've done this, it should be working, but you have to add some more geometry and more vertices to this. So I'm going to be subdividing it like 30 times or maybe 50 times, it would be good, and subdivide it one more time so it can be 100 and whatever. So once you've done that, and just put this down there, it should work, but it's not working. And why isn't it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay guys, so now it's looking too flag shaded and well too weird. So let's go shade smooth this and maybe just subdivide this one last time. No, not extrude vertices. Subdivide it one last time. Okay, so guys, so now if you play this, it is looking pretty cool actually. But there's something we need to do. That the waves on the waves, just change this from 1 to 0. From 0.5 to 0.8 will work perfectly. I'm going to be using 0.7. Okay guys, so now it's time for the positioning of the camera. So I really want the camera to be like around this point, so you cannot be had to like animate anything. So just Control Alt 0 on numpad. So let's shift the rock over here. Yeah, just position it beside us, beside the camera. Yeah, on Z, and make sure it has a flat side which will be touching the ground with. Okay, so guys, I think it's time for the animation, and well, let's check if everything is complete. Okay, so now we're gonna be animating this. So I just want it to be like 60 frames, but if you want it to be longer, or yeah, 50 frames. So it's from start from 1 and then at 50. We're gonna be using a 30 frames per second. Just get that. That would be like 1 second or 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds. 30 frames per second. And yeah. So on the first frame, we just want it to be here, eye location or rotation, because we're gonna be changing the scale if it's too big, and move just a little bit and move it down on the z-axis. Make sure it touches the water, and move it in front of the camera. Yeah, eye location and rotation. Okay, so next, in 20, we're gonna make it bounce like 3 times, yeah, something like that. And the last time it will just enter into the water. Why at every time the amount of force it gives out of the water will be a little bit less than the first time you entered. So it should be shorter than this point over here. Then this point to just location rotation, and move it a little bit into the distance again. But of course, we're gonna be using the camera follow, so it's not gonna be that much work for you guys. So eye location and rotation, and 40 rotation, and go here. Drop into the water. Rotation. Looking pretty cool. Yeah. So it's time for us to add a HDRI. You might see a link into the description where you can find this HDRI. I wonder what workbench is used for. And well, yeah. Just go and add a HD and environment texture. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be looking for my environment texture. I don't know which one I'll add, but I think I'll add one. HDR. Oh, I have like let's see 10. I have 10 here. So I want to wait for the pictures to show, or I'll just choose it randomly. All these HDRIs might work, but it will need a lot of editing. I think I'll go with Quanti or Quantani. Yeah, I don't know whether this will look good. Okay, so it's time for us to edit it, as I said. Okay. To the shading tab, change this to instead of it to be object, it should be word, and Ctrl Shift T. Wrong there. Ctrl T, not Ctrl Shift T. Once you have the Node Wrangler add-on enabled, so I think I'll just be rotating this a little bit. Load up. Oh no, that's not expected. Rotate on the Y or on the Z. I don't know. I'm not really sure about this, but I think I should rotate it on the Y so you can like look into the sky. Yeah, but, a little bit, like 20. 20 should be good. Okay, I think I could use that. And well, it's time for us to add our material. Okay, so go to object again, and with the ground selected or the water selected, just add a material. You see it up there, and the transmission value, take it up to 1 and decrease the roughness value to 0. Yeah, so that's how it to be looking like. apparently, and that's what we're gonna be working with. So you can bump up the metallic material to make it look a little bit darker. Well, that's completely up to you. Okay, so let's give it this some material. You might see this in the description also. I'm not really sure about that. And well, Shift T and just go find a material. I'm not really sure. Materials folder. I got a So I've been looking for a rock texture, something that might work. I'll be using the texture I used for the animation in this. Yeah, I think I found it. These over here. So just enter and then you give it a print code shader BSD of what we so you know it's looking kind of stupid, so I'll tap into edit mode and use unwrap. If you unwrap this now, you're looking, the textures maybe looking a little bit normal, but I think I will scale them up just a little bit, scale them down actually, so it can be like big chunks of stone or no. Yeah, I'll scale them down a little bit more, a lot more. No, it looks too much now, so I'll scale them up. Yeah, this could work actually. You can use any texture you want to use, whatever. So, time for us to cache in our whatever. So, once you know your animation looks right, because this doesn't actually that like that. I'm meant to like take some more work and just work in it a little bit to make it tweak the animation so it looks like a real like water bounce animation. I really love to see some of the renders you guys get from this, or you can post it on my cache is disabled until files. I think it's saved, so I think I will just go and save this file right now. My Blender project folder as a dynamic. Okay, now it's open. Okay, so I think I'll just bake this right now. Is that how it works? Yeah, it's surely gonna take some more time. Let me think I can just bump this up, like maybe just... Okay, it's having that more effect, so I think you should change that to 2. And let me check in the render. Okay, so you need a better HDRI which has some more like flowers and maybe trees. It work better with trees actually. And yeah guys, I think now it's time for us to like center on the stone. So I'm gonna be adding an object constraint. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna be adding think it's that one. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's that one. Pretty sure it's that one. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Oh yeah, it is this one. So I'm going to be centering on our object, and you notice that it centers directly. And so I'm going to be putting in the minus Z, I see, in the middle. So if you don't want that, I'm just going to be decreasing influence by a lot. Yeah, for it not to influence the camera that much. I'm just going to be decreasing to like 0.25 and stuff like that. Okay, so it's not increasing influencing the camera that much, and that's what I want. Okay, so now to like it's time for us to bake the simulation. Yeah, to bake the simulation, just name your cache, and calling it QWERTY. As you can see, the first 5 to 6 keys on the top alphabet or whatever. Okay, so the QWERTY, yeah, that's the name of my cache. So I'll get back to you guys when the bake is done. And yeah, guys, the bake is done, and this is how it looks. Not really sure why it looks like this, but yeah. So now if you're playing it, it will like play normally. So now I'm trying to like add this so to sell the effect more, because we're not like using a whole pond. I'm gonna like try to make like to expand the like a trick that you can use to expand, like it look like you're expanding the cube, but just one small plane. But to sell the effect, to meet the horizon line, you just have to expand it and delete the box in the middle to represent the box of which you're animating. Just give the same material and it will work just fine. But sometimes you might see some breaks at the end of the cube of the plane, and you just have to find a way to just adjust that. Well, let me check. I think it might or might not work perfectly for this. And yeah, to sell the effect more, I think we're gonna be adding some camera blur and other stuff. Increase the N to about 1 billion or 1 million and other stuff. Add some depth of field. Position it on the stone. Yeah, the rock, no stone. And the f-stop should be something like 0.5. Yeah. No, that's too blurry. I think I should take that up a little bit. 0.7 should do. I think I should. Oh well, work. Okay, you guys can see that it's actually gonna sell the effect quite good. Okay, so guys, see the rock bounces on the water, and I'm gonna check how this looks. And guys, if you can notice so slightly, you see the ripples on the water. So if you want to increase the number of that to affect the water and other stuff, you can go on to the waves factor, increases to like 20, and you see how the water will bounce very high. And that's not actually how normal water bounces. Well, that's not why I'm saying that, but it's something good to know. Whatever. I'm gonna be increasing the factors to 1.5. Yeah, so it's really selling the effect. Yeah, and the rock bounces, and falls totally into the water. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. I think this is looking good. Yeah, somewhat good. So you don't have to like put it with this one frame, or if you want to make an animation, just go and maybe put it on, change it to FMBug and whatever, render your animation, render it frame by frame, and you turn it into a video using video editing and render it as a video. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video, and I think we're done with this. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like this video, smash the like button, notification bell, share this video to all your friends, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye bye.